Hi guys, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2 on vsoldier.com and of course right here on YouTube. You're listening as always to vsoldier, and the gameplay we're looking at today was a short run from the Bavarian capital of European club football, Munich, where I picked up an 18-ton load of sulfuric acid in a road tanker for the short 3-hour trip to Innsbruck in Austria. It was a perfect trip for me to grab some video over which I wanted to announce some news to do both with Euro Truck Simulator 2 and its creators, SCS Software in Prague. Now, some of it's good news, but unfortunately some of it is bad. So, being the eternal optimist I am, let's start with the good news. And that is, on the back of my strategy series of Euro Truck Simulator 2 video clips, I've been invited to become a beta tester for SCS Software, which is fantastic news for someone who only picked up the whole sort of YouTube game commentary thing just a couple of months ago. I'm really not sure where this is going to lead, but having an opportunity to work with the developers on the next exciting installment of Euro Truck Simulator, or rather the Euro Truck Simulator series, was just too good an opportunity to pass up, so I grabbed it with both hands, and today I was furnished with all of my necessary login details for the beta testers forum, as well as the very latest build of the game as it stands today. Now, to say I'm excited to be playing a part, and however small a part that may be, in creating the new software I spent so much time playing on is an understatement. So I hope you'll give us a thumbs up, a like and a subscribe, and I'll attempt to keep you abreast of what's coming up in future releases, as well as offering you a direct conduit to the developers themselves. So if you had a great idea for a feature which you think is missing from Euro Truck Simulator, please do shout up in the comments below and let's hear about it. For instance, an idea I had recently was, I don't know if you remember the game Driver. When it was released on the PS2, I remember how frustrated, do you know what, it might have been a PS1 actually, but anyway, regardless, I remember how frustrated I was, as it took me ages to pass the driving test right at the very start of the game. I don't mean a long time all at once, I mean I had to come back a few times over a few sessions before I got the moves down. And as it happens, I thought the license acquisition in Driver was too hard, and I imagine it caused a few people to stop playing the game in frustration. Here we are, excellent job. Nice one, Driver. So yeah, there will have been a few frustrated players, I should imagine, because you simply couldn't go any further until you passed this driving test. Similarly, the Medal of Honor series of first-person shooters always came with a bit of a boot camp routine at the start, just to orientate the players with the controls. So that's my first official suggestion as a beta tester for SCS Software. Some sort of license acquisition. I mean, we do it in real life, right? I had to take a test to drive heavy goods, and I think it'd be a good addition to the game, and it'd give people a better idea of what they're getting into before spending hours and days at the controls. And so yeah, speaking of controls, if when you're setting up your profile you decide to use the keyboard and mouse option or the steering wheel option, I think some sort of license acquisition short routine would give a player just enough to get a feel for the controls. If you can imagine something like a short racetrack to practice the actual driving on, with a small coned area in the centre for reversing practice, I think it could be quite a good idea for the start of the game, you know, just to get people interested. What do you reckon? Good idea? No? Rubbish? Let me know, I'd really appreciate it. If you've got some ideas, let's hear them, and I'll make sure to suggest them to the developers, and making sure that the developers know whose idea it was. Speaking of missing features, one of the most talked about missing features in Euro Truck Simulator is the fabled multiplayer option. Now, there's a lot of traffic on YouTube of late offering people a mod, which offers true multiplayer gameplay, or so they say. So for instance, that truck in front of you could be driven by your brother or your friends. So imagine Minecraft, but with 55-ton trucks. And whilst this is, I mean, truly an awesome idea, the fact is, it's some time away from realisation as things stand today in June 2013. However, it's come to light that there are some unscrupulous types on YouTube offering this multiplayer mod, and to get it, you first need to fill in a form on which you need to put all of your personal details, credit cards, etc. And you are then tied into an ongoing payments contract, which you could find it tricky to get out of at a later time. In a message released yesterday, Sunday, June 2nd, SCS Software said, "We know that having a multiplayer feature in a truck sim is one of the most talked about and requested features. Please rest assured we're doing everything we can to deliver this feature, which has been in development for over 2 years thus far. However, having a fully functioning multiplayer feature is not as simple as it is on other racing titles like Need for Speed, for instance. Because of the sheer amounts of data ETS2 collects as our business grows. Trying to find a way to interlace all of that data accurately is obviously of primary concern. If it's not consistent, if it doesn't work properly, if it ends up glitchy and inaccurate, people are soon going to get fed up and go elsewhere." So, whilst the guys at SCS Software are only too aware of the need for a multiplayer version of ETS2, the fact is, it's not even close to fruition as of June 2013. So if somebody offers you this new mod, the message from SCS Software is, you use it at your own risk, as it's in no way associated with the software creators. They don't even know what it does. You know, nobody wants to touch it. So the official line is, as of today's date, which is June the 3rd, there is no multiplayer feature. It doesn't exist. So if you buy into something and you unwittingly get caught in some form of scam, unfortunately, you're on your own. This is it's a big announcement SCS Software wanted to make. They want to be absolutely clear. Make sure you don't buy in to this scam. So stay safe is the message. So thanks once again for viewing my video. I hope you'll give us a thumbs up, a like and a subscribe and all that other YouTube stuff. And please do stay tuned for the next in the Euro Truck Simulator 2 Strategies Guide, which is coming real soon. Until then, V-Soldier out.